Hello, what to expect from the game. Poppy Playtime. Chapter 4 that Mob Entertainment has managed to keep up the hype for so long is impressive, but it was definitely worth it. Chapter 2 was released on May 6, 2022. This means that we will have to wait more than a year for the release of the third chapter. To be honest, they forced us to work with a huge amount of content. Honestly, this project is the best example of that. The Playtime project. He has gained popularity dramatically. This is a multiplayer game in which you can play the role of an employee and at the same time run away from toys. You can play as an employee who does his job running away from toys, or you can play as your favorite toy. You can also play as your favorite toy. And also, a wealth of knowledge for fans, revealing the secrets of the game. Before that, a commercial was released to promote the Playtime project. Rowan Stowe's computer database. This is the story of Rowan, the employee who revealed the secret of Playtime Inc. Revealing the secrets of Playtime Inc., Rowan learns the secret of Playtime Inc. and vows to reveal it. But in the end, he was eaten before he could do anything. This ARG tells the story of Rowan, an employee who found out the secret of Playtime Inc. and vowed to reveal it. This SRG, in addition to promoting the Playtime project. Introduced as Boxy Boo, a character who only appeared in this game, appeared in the game. With the same strategy, using the same strategy, Mob Entertainment decided to release ARG in the third chapter. It will reveal the story of a new villain, Catnap. The story will be revealed. In the next part, thanks to the materials and images, we will learn the story of the origin Catnap. An orphan became friends with the prototype. He became friends with the prototype and idolized it. The prototype became his god. The attack of the mist from the time of joy and the transformation of Thomas's employee. Clark's growing interest in Dinosaur Brown. Recently, the Mafia has already released another game after the third chapter of Poppy, a new update. Playtime Forever is an unauthorized game added to the Roblox franchise. She will be added to the Roblox franchise. In addition to this project, Playtime may or may not receive new updates. If this happens, we will familiarize ourselves with the new features of the skin. We may get a lot of information. When will the fourth chapter be released? If almost 2 years have passed since the end of Chapter 3, then the release date of Chapter 4 is unknown. Almost 2 years have passed since the release of the second chapter. The game is developing rapidly, so we should expect a longer break, for example, in 3 or 4 years. But this may not happen. This is due to the fact that Mob does not have many projects that are being developed simultaneously with the next chapter. Because Mob doesn't have many projects that are being developed at the same time as the next chapter. For example, Mobs don't have many projects that are being developed at the same time as the next chapter. This gives them more time to focus on Chapter 4. The development time can be shortened. Chapter 3 explains that there are 8 development cycles, monthly development cycles. Chapter 4 will be a similar cycle. The developers also had something to say about the development about a month ago. They confirmed that they will move on to the next project soon. They also confirmed that they had already prepared concept art for an important character from the fourth chapter. And it could be the enemy. For example, as in Chapter 3, Dog Day. As in Chapter 3, Dog Day. Entertainment is working on it. Although it's great that Mob Entertainment has confirmed all the successes achieved in Chapter 4, it would be better not to adhere to strictly set deadlines. Release date of Chapter the 3rd of December 2023, but the exit was supposed to take place. It was postponed for just over 4 weeks until 2024, mainly due to the fact that the game was not ready. Speeding up the release of the game is much easier. Many problems and errors need to be fixed. It needs to be fixed. This decision upset some fans, but in the end, it was a wise decision. What to expect, based on this information. It can be concluded that most likely, Poppy Play Chapter 4 will be released in mid-2025. Most likely it will be released in mid-2025. or at the very least, at the end of 2025. No later than the end of 2025. This has not been confirmed yet. In Chapter 4, we will first consider, first of all, there is no doubt that Kissy Missy would attack the player. Poppy is unable to figure out what it is. However, there are many theories as to what happened. Exactly. The prototype itself, he's trying to commit another murder after he's dealt with. There is speculation that he is going to commit another murder after taking care of Satnap. Missy is putting together a new body for herself. Also combines several creatures similar to the destroyed creature. Others, however, are not. However, in Chapter 4, we will face the challenges that we will face in Chapter 4. Poppy claims that Catnap is the last enemy of the prototype. Poppy claims that Catnap is the prototype's last enemy. He was caught off guard when he heard Kissy's attack. Prototypes have another trick up their sleeve. Maybe they have a secret weapon. We will fight them in the 4th chapter. Perhaps we will also find ourselves in a new place. Spend more time with Poppy throughout the game. Surprisingly, we are almost in this elevator. Going down with her in this elevator, you will be able to go deep into the factory. Deep inside the factory, we will get to know new places in the factory. For example, the laboratory is still shrouded in mystery. This place served as a prison. Perhaps this place will have to be explored next time. However, there is no doubt that we will learn about the mysterious figure of Ollie. There is no doubt that we will find out about Ollie throughout the game. Whether he is a bad guy or not, or his voice imitates the prototype, it is possible that he is innocent. His dialogue added at the end of the 3rd chapter makes him very suspicious and dishonest. What happened? Chapter 4. We can find out who Ollie is and find out about his motives. Maybe he's evil. Also in this chapter, cameo roles from previous chapters appear. For example, Dog Day's death has not been confirmed. The destroyed creature possessed him, but when we ran away from him. But as we were running away from him, the door slammed on his face. He may still be alive. Huggy? Characters similar to Huggy Wuggy may also return. Characters similar to Huggy Waggy. We didn't see what happened to him after the fall. In the 2nd chapter, we see catwalks and blue wounds all over the factory. So it's possible that he's still alive, especially in Chapter 3. You can see a cardboard Huggy doll, the game developers intentionally. We specifically supported his presence throughout the entire project. New characters that will appear in the additional content. New characters appearing in additional content are most likely they will appear. ARG that appeared before the 3rd chapter. The ARGs that appeared before the 3rd chapter are not just for promotion. Catnap was introduced as the main villain. Introduced him as the main villain. In the 4th chapter, villains are also likely to appear gradually, if not the prototype itself. Most likely in the last chapter. Because he is the main villain of the entire franchise. He is the main villain of the entire franchise, but it is still unclear whether Chapter 4 will be the final one, the 4th chapter. However, fans are looking forward to its release. We are waiting for the next part. Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Click on this video.